Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to Coffee and Contemplation with Lynn. No Josh today. Sorry, guys. And a little bit of a different setup. I decided I'm going to just try something different today. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but I decided I wanted to try this out and see if this kitchen setup works. Because I want to do a couple cooking live streams with Caitlin. We're going to do one together, and I hope Donna we can do one. So yeah, the lighting's a little bit wonky. I hope the sound is okay. You guys can hear me okay. And I am reading chat from my phone because I'm using my kid's little, I don't know, crappy school computer that really isn't good for much other than doing schoolwork. But yes. So good morning. Welcome in. Caitlin, make it blue. Cynthia, Candy Mom, thank you for being a member. Donna Jaworski, thank you for being a member. Good morning. In the usual places, Starbucks line. Hope we can be home soon. All those emojis. James Ryan, welcome in. All right. Yes. So I have a couple of fun things planned. I am starting out with my coffee in my Aladdin and Jasmine mug here. I haven't used this one in a while. But today I'm going to make fresh mimosas because Mar put that thought in my head yesterday. Thanks for that, Mar. I have a bottle of Prosecco that's been sitting in my fridge for about 5 months. So we're going to break open that bad boy. And I have oranges that are about to go bad. So we're going to make fresh orange juice and have a mimosa. And while we sip on a mimosa, we're going to get started on a is Mr. Project Alive. It says, hey, Hitchhiking Bones, welcome in. He is alive. He's asleep right now, or pretending to be asleep. I think he's probably going to stay away for this stream, but yeah, Thursday was an interesting one for sure. I should have saw that coming. Hey, Jenny, JLB Nerdy, thank you for being a member. Welcome in. Hitchhiking Bones, thank you for being a member. Had a lot of fun on that stream yesterday. So yeah, we're going to try to recreate. I have never made Bloody Mary mix homemade, ever. I always just buy Zing Zang because it's easy, and easy is the best way for me. Go toss water on, ice cold water. It would have to be ice cold, Cynthia. So there is my favorite Bloody Mary I've ever had was on my birthday. We went to brunch at Maria and Enzos, and we got the Bloody Mary flight. And there was this one that Wendy Lou Who, hello from Scotland, welcome in. We're doing some brunch today. So it's called the Verde Gardener, and it's basically like a pesto Bloody Mary with a Parmesan rim. And it was so, so good. So I am going to attempt to Bill Magic of the Mouse TV, welcome in. Thank you for being a member. I heard the FBI cake FBI has a cake warrant out for his arrest. Tim Pruitt, welcome in. Tina McNeil, thank you guys both so much for being members as well. So we're going to attempt to make a Bloody Mary mix from scratch here. That's what this whole big mess is over here. And then we're going to make some frittatas because I'm a huge fan of frittatas. I didn't know that that's what I was making before, but I used to make them all the time. They're like, I call them egg cups, but I guess there's an actual name for them. So I prepped a bunch of stuff last night. I made sauteed mushrooms, roasted asparagus, caramelized onions, and then I have to just, the hard part is going to be going through my cheese stash, which is pretty intense. Maybe I'll share that with you guys so you actually believe that I have a serious cheese problem. And yeah, so that's what's on the docket for today. We'll talk about the hurricane coming, and I have some life updates, some good news. So yeah, I don't know. Let's get started. We'll make I don't know. How is everybody? How is everybody doing on this Saturday? Huge prayers out to everybody in Hurricane Ice. I can't even say it. I see it. I say sus. I don't know. I don't know why they can't just make it easier, but to everyone in the hurricane's path, or it's already gone through, prayers out to them. I know this is just a hurricane one, a category 1 hurricane, but I swear there's nothing in my coffee. It's black. Ugh. There you go. Yes, Jenny, it's going to be fun. Yeah, it's only a problem if you run out. I like that. I'm going to use that, Cynthia. But wait, we're almost 5 minutes and I just realized, where's Josh? No Josh today. He couldn't make it. So instead of me just sitting in the usual setup, I decided I wanted to, I really wanted a Bloody Mary. So I decided we're going to try to make this. The funny thing is, you guys are going to hate me for this maybe. So I went to the store yesterday getting like all my last minute things, packing a cooler full of ice and filling up my gas tank and whatever else. And I was like, okay, I'm going to grab this stuff to make a homemade Bloody Mary because I don't have all of it. And I forgot to get vodka. So we're going to make a Bloody Mary with white rum. So if you're making this on the replay or later, typically you want to use vodka, but white rum is going to be just fine. And we'll make it work. Watching the hurricane to see if they turn into a tropical storm. It will turn back into a tropical storm once it makes its way up the coast, but it's supposed to teeter all along the entire East Coast, all the way up to Boston. So it's just a matter of time. But we need dip to go with our bloody. I can find a dip. I have plenty of dips. You were on a stream last night, Candy Mom. Oh, if you can, I can't save it right now because I'm reading through StreamYard. My phone's over here, but please send me the link. I want to check it out. How the heck can we contemplate with Bill? I'm offended. How can we contemplate without Josh? It's me and all of you guys, so we can definitely do some contemplating. But yes, so I don't know, you guys want to get started? See how you're supposed to really make a mimosa to start out with? Because we need a mimosa while we are making our Bloody Mary mix. That's the true brunch style. But okay, I'll have to go back in and save it because I can't do that from here. Let me see. And my chat on my phone isn't even updated, so let me do that. There we go. Let me save this. I'll add it to those. All right, you're saved, Cynthia. I'll have to go back and check that out later. But what was I saying? Oh, the way mimosas are supposed to be made. Oh, I don't want to see that again. Cake to the face. Wrong stream. There we go. Okay, I have dip and chips that haven't been opened. Good breakfast. That's a solid breakfast. Recovering from the amount of talking I did last night. Disneyland Paris had a lot. Yeah, that was fun. Run Bloody Mary, epic fail. Bill, I can't do it right all the time, but it's gonna be good enough. It's actually gonna be better than good enough. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm pretty confident that it's gonna be delicious. And once you mix it in, just the flavor of the Bloody Mary mix is really all you taste anyways. You shouldn't really taste the vodka. That's not the point of it. The point is to cover the taste of it because it's a recovery drink. That's why it's a Bloody Mary morning whatever beverage. Oh, but yes, I've never been a brunch gal. I've never been that like brunch all day, every day. I just never got into it. But it was more of Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings making the troops 12.5 eggs and Donna, yay, you're home. Yes, you ready to contemplate? All right, so, all right, I need to finish my coffee before we do this, I think. I hope you guys are all doing really well. I'm not too worried about the hurricane, but it's always best to be safe and prepared than not prepared. So I kind of go overboard and I get in that nesting mode that you moms out there and anybody who's been around somebody who's pregnant knows what I'm talking about. It's like the same thing as when you're about to have a baby and you go into nesting and you start cleaning everything and reorganizing stuff 50 times. So I was kind of in that mode the last 2 days, just preparing, buying exorbitant amounts of food, even though we'll probably be fine. We probably won't lose power, but if we do, we shall be just fine. Maybe hot and sweaty and uncomfortable if we lose power, but I had the nicest phone conversation with the terrific Tim Pruitt last night. Yay! He is a genuine gem of a guy. Absolutely, James. Tim definitely is. We know that. Tim is awesome. You guys are awesome. James, you're awesome too. I love this. Yay. Okay. We're going to get started here. And with that, let me move the camera closer. I think maybe. Let me adjust this down a little bit. See. Oops. Where is it? It's not letting loose. There we go. So you guys can see what I'm doing. That works. Carolyn Life, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Happy Saturday. All right. So I'm going to start out by cutting my oranges that are on their last leg. I'm going to just quarter them because I'm about to put them in my little hand juicer. This might be enough juice for a mimosa. Let's see here. Can you guys see everything okay? Looks like it. All right, this is my juicer. Just put it in there. We'll do 2. And I probably should have put this in a different bowl first so that I don't have to try to aim in here. But, oh well, 'tis what it is. And what did Bill do? Oh yeah, Donna, what do you get from Starbucks? I thought you might be in the Disney pin coma this morning with all the, oh yeah, I saw that too. Donna's got strong pin game. Ninja watching today, get ready to attend the friend's baby shower. Have fun playing all those baby shower games. Just make sure you eat enough cake to make it worth being there for the baby shower. Oh boy. All right, so let's do one more quarter. Oh, it's looking delicious. Fresh orange juice is the best. All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Disappointing your choice of coffee mug this morning. You're not representing your #1 podcast status. Hold on, it's right here. It's right here, Bill. Right here. All right, hold on, I'll fix it right now. There we go. All is rectified. Do I have your approval now? Bill, Magic of the Mouse TV, best podcast ever. Go listen to mine. It was the best. Just kidding. They're all great. Make sure that you check them all out. Orlando guy, congrats to him. He hit 1,000 a couple days ago. He's on there. Dole Whip Dad's on there. Lots of great content and all the other stuff that he's putting out. Aim forward, my friend. Look at the yes. White chocolate mocha, extra hot, no whip, non-fat milk. Love it. All right, so the proper way to open any carbonated alcoholic beverage is to keep the little cap on there and slowly twist and turn, and it should just let out a little pfft. But that's not any fun. I like to hear the pop. So even though I know what's right to do, we're gonna, because that's a fun sound. Okay. All righty, let's get, I still have some strawberry remnants in there, I guess. Got a little orange seed. Get rid of that. And it's my drink, so I can stick my fingers in it if I want to. Oh, me too, Bill. It's going to be great. I love that whole series. If you guys haven't seen it, Richard, the Orlando guy, has a series on the history of Orlando. I feel weird. I'm going to crunch down. He has the history of Orlando series. I think he's up to episode 4 or 5. They're all great. Go check them out. It's really interesting going all the way back in the history of how Orlando came to be what it is. And we're coming up to the Disney portion in the eras. So definitely no we a little delayed. But yeah, that's going to be really awesome. Emily, LSU mom, I don't know if I said hi to you. Hello, welcome in. Happy Saturday. All right, we just made a fresh mimosa. This is how they're supposed to be, not pre-packaged orange juice. James, I typically don't drink mimosas because I really don't drink orange juice, and there's nothing wrong with the bubbly that you need to put orange juice in it. But yeah, typically it would be 1/3 orange juice to 2/3 champagne or Prosecco. I hate spiders. Welcome in. Never skipping a beat. But this is really good. This is probably the best mimosa I've ever had because it's fresh orange juice. And yes, the next one is all about Disney. I think we were just getting into Disney on the last one. So I look forward to that. Yeah, you guys, I highly recommend this. Oh, that's going to be a sipper because I'm not ready for all this early. Yes, it was so professionally done, Emily. It was fantastic. 5 drops of OJ to the rest of champagne. Exactly, Jenny. A drop or 2 of grenadine goes good. Also, you know what goes better is Chambord. That's really, really good. I'd rather have Chambord, a little bit of Chambord in there than the orange juice. It makes it, it's actually called a Cure Royale. That's a Boca thing. But it's really, really good. Oh, the ladies love it. Okay, let's get started on our Bloody Mary recipe. You know what? I can't pull it up and read chat, so I'm going to pull you guys a little bit closer so you can see better what I'm doing. Oops. This is my first time, guys, so bear with me. I'm not used to being not in a chair. So I do know that it was 3 cups of tomato juice. So I got some organic Publix tomato juice. I ate spiders with a $1.99 super chat. I like your hair, Lynn. Thanks. This is the remnants of what happens after you dry your hair and then it gets covered in frosting moments later. And you're not going to dry it again. So I just twisted it into a braid and this is how it came out. Mixing is not my wheelhouse. No, you did good, James. Starts with spice. Oh yeah, spicy V8 is really good. But I wanted to not cheat. I wanted to go with starting from the basics and then building it up. Plus, I'm building like a basic Bloody Mary recipe, and then I'm gonna add pesto to it. I forgot I still had this pesto, so I'm gonna use that one first, but I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out. The recipe called for a base of 3 cups of tomato. I don't know if this is going to fit. Oh, we'll be fine. We're good. We're good. And so we'll start out with that. And a little water in there so it doesn't get nasty. And then we're going to do, I think it was like I don't know. Are you talking about I Hate Spiders? Candy Mom? No, it's not. It's definitely not Mr. Project. Let's see. I don't remember if it was a teaspoon or a tablespoon of pepper, so we're gonna go with about a tablespoon. Because if I screw this up, I can always just add more tomato juice. Oh, woo. Ooh, don't breathe that in with all the pepper. James, champagne is my fave, big brunch fan and big fan of mimosas. Jenny, then you definitely eventually need to try the fresh orange juice because it totally kicks it up a notch. I have to say, Lynn, the icing gave your hair a nice sheen. You could be onto something. Have you guys seen the, what is it, 90 Day Fiance? And I've only seen one episode because Sean went on like a wormhole of watching the Hey Carol Baskin. the one guy that like has no neck and he puts mayo in his hair to like give it extra sheen. That's what it made me think of so much when I had the frosting in my hair. Like I am onto something new. I don't know. It's a sugar scrub for your scalp, I guess. All right, we're gonna put some garlic powder in here. I don't know, we'll just wing it. I'm really an eyeballer when it comes to drink recipes. I should probably move these off to the side so I know what I've used. I'm gonna do some lemon juice. I don't want to do too much. It's maybe like a teaspoon. And I'm totally cheating on the lemon and lime juice because all my lemons and limes went bad. But Zing Zang is definitely the best store-bought mix for sure, Bill. That's always been my go-to. I have a few drinks on my playlist and I want to see you making them drinks, the adult variety. Yeah, sure. Send me a message on Instagram, Carolyn, and I want to start working on my drink videos, like that whole Lynn's Libations section of stuff that I want to put out. Have you ever had the Dole Whip Mimosa Froscato or whatever at Wine Bar George? No, Jenny, I haven't. I feel weird not talking to you guys, like looking at you. So I'm going to bend down for a minute. But I've heard it's amazing and that sounds awesome. And the first place on my hit list when I get back to Disney Springs is Wine Bar George for brunch, or at least for anything, because I need to go there. Everything looks so, so good. And I saw that they have a chunk of cheese that they flambe, like set it on fire, kind of like a saganaki, and I need to have that with a Dole Whip mimosa, whatever it's called. All right, moving on. Let's see, we need some hot sauce. I don't want to make it too hot because I'm going to put the pesto in it, but normally I would like it pretty spicy. Some Worcestershire. No. Holy crap, that's a lot of garlic. When you drink that, you're going to smell your breath all the way up here in New Jersey. I like garlic. I like onions too. Don't hate. All right, I already did the pepper. I don't think I probably need salt, but we'll just put a tiny bit in there. And then, let's see, horseradish. Let me grab a little spoon. Or a big spoon. We'll go easy on the horseradish because it scares me. Woo! All right, just a tiny bit. That was like a half a teaspoon of horseradish. And I'm nervous about this clam juice because I don't want it to taste nasty, like fishy, because I'll puke and then, I don't know, garlic repels vampires. Yep, that's my whole plan. Yeah, garlic's the best. I don't know where my, let me see, I gotta find my wine key now. But they decided to child-proof this. Sorry for the rattling around. I can't find, I have like 30 wine keys, and when I need one, I can't find any. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I didn't think they were going to child-proof clam juice. All right. So, oh, that's the gross. I'm not putting that in there. I changed my mind. I rescind that. And it must ward off spiders. Exactly. I'm going to put some pickle juice in there. And then we're going to Who Dat Dave? Welcome to the chat. Is that Dave, like from Brandy and Dave, or is it a different Dave? I hate to have to chew my Bloody Marys. Can you tell I didn't? Yeah, you're grumpy, Bill. Have some coffee. All the garlic. Exactly, Donna. All right, so we're just going to mixy mix before I add my pesto. It smells good. I don't know. We'll tweak it. We'll have to, I like to taste as I go and then you know, figure it out from there. It's kind of thick. Well, very pickly. Put too much pickle juice. Too much pickle juice. But we're gonna do, yeah, what the heck, Bill? You're giving me crap about not using your coffee mug and you're not even drinking coffee? This is coffee and contemplation. Get your coffee. Someone needs a hug. Did I upload the hug emoji? I can't remember if I uploaded that one yet. I know I added 2 more last night, but I don't know if I put the hug one in. I have one that says hugs. It's in the docket if it's not in there. Bill, go make your coffee. Come on. All right, we're going to add a little more Worcestershire. Well, I guess that's all we're going to add because somebody used the whole thing. Wonder who that somebody was. And I'm going to add a little more hot sauce. And Bill, just so you know, the garlic was not too much. You can barely taste the garlic. Cheese. Oh, it's a good thing you thought better of the clam juice and the Bloody Mary. I had my finger on the unsubscribe button. Yeah, the recipe called for it. New day, welcome in. Not the Dave you mentioned. Thanks for being here. So yeah, we're trying to recreate the Verde Gardener Bloody Mary from Maria and Enzos. Hi, Amy, AJC Magic TV. Happy Saturday. Is this all for one drink? This is definitely several drinks. This is going to be, I'm going to have to find a container to save it in, which I have a perfect one for it. But all right, let me taste this now. See if it's less pickly. Yes, love more. I love it. Oh, it's so pickly. All right, go easy on the pickle juice, guys, if you make this at home. I didn't think it was going to be that pickly. All right, we're going to, well, there's actually garlic in the pesto. Let me mix the pesto up. And more hot sauce. Oh, I probably will end up adding more. Whoa, here we go. Here we go. That looks so gross, but it's so good. I found this at Fresh Market, and it's way cheaper. I like to make homemade pesto, but this is way cheaper. I think it was $5 for this big old bag, and then you don't have to make a huge mess. But I like to use my my Vitamix to make pesto. Lynn, I need a hug. Sending hugs. I ate spiders. All right. So, ooh, we're close. More pesto. We're getting close to that recipe. One more. Disney Dan would enjoy the pickle flavor. Yeah, it's the only pickle flavor. Also, the only pickles I like. I hate pickles. I hated pickles my whole life. Despise them. But I tried these a couple weeks ago, and these are literally the only one, and they have to be the sandwich slices. I don't like the quartered ones. I'm so weird, and I sound extra high maintenance, but that's the only way I'll eat pickles in that form, that one and only. LOL, if the Lynn Project loads that bowl up the right amount of food, she'll be wee all day long. I don't have a chair to spin in, but I'll spin around wee. All right. Was that good enough? No chair. Caffeine is not good for those with autism, ADHD. My mom can instantly tell if I have caffeine because my antics get too insane. I think it does that for everybody, but you know, I'm getting a little. I didn't feel my coffee right now for sure. It's a little bit shaken, but it's good. The good kinds. Oh yes, we're almost there. Tiny bit more pesto. So boatloads of pesto for this, guys. It's called the Verde Gardener because it's supposed to taste real fresh. Have you guys been to Maria and Enzos for lunch or brunch or dinner? I really liked it. And I also like Enzo's Hideaway that's connected to it. That was a lot of fun. We've done both. Those pickles are great on a sandwich. They are, Bill. We ate at Homecoming for the first time last week. It may be the best meal I've ever had at a restaurant. Dave, I have heard that numerous times. Kelly from the Mickey Bunch has been there many, many times and loves it. And that's on my list. That's probably second on the list for Disney Springs. But Wine Bar George is first that I haven't been to. Sandy Pandy, welcome in. That looks like soup. Not a Bloody Mary, girl. It does kind of look like, if I warmed it up, it'd probably be a delicious soup. Let me see here. I think we're there. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. It has the right amount of kick to it. Delicious. Okay. Now for the rim, we're going to make our Parmesan rim because that was probably the best part of it. So let me get a plate for my Parmesan. The fried chicken at Homecoming is excellent. Yeah, I'm sure it is, but that's not going to be something I eat. Strawberry moonshine, that's something I'd get down with. Yeah, I want to try Homecoming too. It looks like they have really good cheesy, what are they? Cheesy grits that looked incredible. All right, so what I'm doing now is just putting some lime juice on a napkin so that I can wet the rim of the glass with lime juice. And then I'm going to just do this to make my Parmesan rim. All the Parmesan, all the cheese. That's not really enough in my opinion, but it will have to do. Hummingbird cake. Donna, we could make hummingbird cake together. I found a recipe for it. I actually saved it. That would be fun. I've never had it, but I would be happy to try to make it with you. Grab some ice. Grab my not vodka. We're gonna pretend like this is vodka. And then, let's see, we'll fill it like, because this is kind of a small glass, like about there. Sorry for the inaccurate measurement today, but all right, this could be an absolute failure. Let's hope it's not. 1, 2, 3. Almost kind of not too bad. And then fill that up. Then clean up my bad aiming. Move this out of the way. I'm getting too many things in my way. All right. Sorry, I like to clean as I go because I can't stand working in a messy space. So, that. And then, we're not done yet, guys. Gotta make it look pretty. Downscale, welcome in. Yes, I have not. Let me see. Yes, let's do that, Donna. We'll talk. So this is my provolone. I'm gonna fold it into quarters. Let's grab a pickle. We'll grab a little sticky thing and grab one of those. Poke them in the middle. And because I don't eat meat, that's gonna be my garnish. Let's see. I haven't been to Maria and Enzos. My choice would be Wolfgang Puck Express. Underrated my opinion. I haven't tried it. A slice of hummingbird. Nice. That's so awesome. Look at that, Dave. I think this is going to be fantastic. Let me see. All right, let me move you guys up a little bit so I don't have to crouch down. I'm gonna have to clean up my mess a little bit before we get started on the eggs. Let's see. Oh, I didn't move you guys up enough. Hold on. Sorry about the lighting. I don't really have a lot of options to move it in the right spot, but all right. Cheers, guys. This is the Verde Gardener. Woo! I gotta stir that. All right, we're just gonna stick all that goodness in there. Not too bad. A little too strong for me. That's a small glass. I overshot it. Provolone with pickle. Now you have my attention. Yeah, it's pretty good. I just would not put as much liquor in there if you're using a small glass. This needs a bigger glass, honestly. But all right, well. Ooh. All right. That's a strong one. Let's add a little more. There we go. All right. Somehow I picture the kitchen baking. Baking with flour everywhere with a large glass of violet sake. I mean, I could make some violet sake right now, but you've already seen that. Geisha Lynn. Thanks, Cynthia. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't drink strong drinks, really. I like to enjoy them. I'm not drinking to get to a place. I want to drink to enjoy it. But I'm sure that between the coffee, the mimosa, and this Bloody Mary, I might not be in a good place in about an hour. Not as in tipsy, but my stomach. That's probably not going to settle well. So, oh, much better. Much better. A little more hot sauce. Got to add some more spice to it. Recipes always call for Tabasco, but I'm a Frank's Red Hot girl. I don't know. What do you guys like, hot sauce wise? Thanks, Dave. Oh, complimentary slices of anything taste way better than paying for it. It just tastes better because it's free. I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff. I can't wait for my Parmesan, but I need to clear my area. Let's see. Got to make way for eggs. Make way for the eggs. All right. And this should be interesting because I have way too many drinks going on right now. Frittatas. And this is, oh, I was supposed to put my sun-dried tomatoes in there. I soaked them overnight. Well, maybe I'll put some sun-dried tomato juice in there. See what that does. Why not? Let's get crazy. Oops. I bet that'll be good. I think it will. Gardener, sun-dried tomato. Yeah. I've had almost a cup of coffee in my awesome coffee cup. So we're moving on to the brunch beverages. We are also learning what not to drink in the morning. Stick to one, no mixing beverages. Fun fact I've learned from experience, do not mix coffee with creamer and then a mimosa. That's super bad idea. Please take my word for it. Don't ask why, but it is a bad idea. Black coffee's okay, but no dairy mixing with any of these things. It's bad. Keep drinking. Oh my God. Excuse me. Keep drinking, Lynn. The Lynn slips will commence in 10 to 15 minutes. Bloody Marys and contemplation with truck driver Lynn. No, I can control my slips. Apparently my caffeine hasn't kicked in yet because autocorrect got me again. Sorry for the typo. Oh man. All right, I think I probably will end up chopping up. I'm saving this Bloody Mary mix for sure. Mr. Project's gonna love that. So we have a dozen eggs. This is driving me crazy. I can't have all this stuff in my face. All right. I'm gonna have to point you guys back down. Oh, okay. Very good. All right, we're gonna point you guys back down so you can see what I'm doing. Getting ready to make, I want this more straight. There we go. All right, I need a big bowl. I forgot to get, well, I don't need one this big, but my other one is taken, so we're gonna have to use this big bowl. And as a precautionary, I always crack my eggs into a different bowl first, just in case I get any, yes, food talk commence. Just in case I get any of the shells in there, then I can get it out, and it's way easier than doing it in the huge bowl. So we're gonna start cracking our eggs. Sun-dried tomatoes and your egg sounds so good. Oh my God, plus some pesto. Yeah. I'm gonna make, I think, 2 varieties of the egg cups. I don't know how much this whole mixture is going to really yield, if it's going to be more than the 12 egg cups I have open. But Mr. Project would love Bloody Mary mix poured into his sock drawer. Jeez. As the season of revenge begins. Remember cake? Oh, I bet he would, James. That's great. I love it. Oh boy. All right. How do you guys like your eggs? So I eat eggs almost every single day, just about. To get Bill, bye. Have a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have fun getting uncranky. Next time, don't forget your coffee, mister. Have a great Saturday. So I eat eggs almost every single day, but I like to make scrambled eggs, probably because they're just easier and faster. But I started making them, I make them with a little bit of heavy whipping cream, and I'll usually use the immersion blender to make it whipped up and a little bit aerated. And then I've been mixing in a little bit of shredded cheese with it while I'm cooking it. Scrambled and tight. Oh, I'm already at 3. Hold on. Let's see, I don't like the texture of eggs, but I'm okay with it if they're in it. Yeah, I love eggs, and I didn't eat eggs for like 2 years, and then one day I just decided I wanted to start eating eggs again. So, oh, no shell. Was that a shell? I don't think that's a shell. Is it? Oh no, that's just part of the egg. All right, we're good. Good to go. On our eggs, rinse the egg off your hands. But, all right, so here's all of our eggs. We're going to whisk those up. And I can't remember exactly. I don't want to turn on the immersion blender for you guys because it'll be crazy loud, but we'll just mix them with a whisk instead. Get crazy loud. I'm using the mic on the webcam, so I don't know how much of everything it's picking up. And I don't know exactly how much. Let me double check my recipe to see how much heavy whipping cream I'm supposed to use. Frittatas, because that one should be more accurate. I don't want to mess this one up. Not that I messed up the Bloody Mary, but I just kind of eyeballed it, and this is not one of those eyeball recipes. So 12 eggs, 3 tablespoons, salt, cheese, 3 cups. All right. So 3 tablespoons. Oh, James is really helping me out with those ideas. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm done with the measuring spoons. And then we'll mix that up. Now we need to figure out what cheese and what combos we're going to make of the mixtures. So you guys can help me. Yeah, exactly, Tina. I think it is easier just mixing it with a bigger surface area. So let's see here. Last night I made, this does not look pretty at all, but I made caramelized onions, sauteed mushrooms, and asparagus that I still need to chop up. But these, well, I need to chop up the onions. We have those. What should we do for cheese? We can pretty much name just about any cheese and I have it. So, oh, I didn't know that, Donna. Learn to compensate. Yeah. Well, I'll say to my kids, speak into my good ear, I didn't hear you. And that's just me not being very nice. It's usually when they're asking for something or money or whatever it is. Sorry, I can't hear you. Say that again. All right, so let's get out the cheese. We're going to take a minute to appreciate cheese. Hashtag food talk. Some of you may not like this. Some of you may be appalled, but this is really where we're at. I'm just going to grab it all. Well, this isn't all of it, but all right, this is one of my cheese drawers. I have another one, but I can't take them out both at the same time. I have Havarti, the best butter in the world. Don't mind that. This is a 3-cheese mac and cheese blend from Costco. These are slices, Chipotle Gouda. I'm not going to use slices. What, teenagers asking for money? What'll be next? Exactly, James. I have the Borson. We could kind of chop that up, but I'm saving that one for another cooking vlog. I want to make the fried cheese from 50s, the 50s prime time in Hollywood Studios. That's what I bought those for. I have some more Chipotle Gouda. This is how I usually prefer to eat Parmesan, as I get a brick and then I just will grate it fresh. Coastal. Oh, this is I think it's still good. This is a matured 15 months sharp cheddar, and it has those little like salt crystals in it. It's super, super good. This is really fun, showing off my cheese collection. All right, I have goat cheese that I haven't even used. We should probably use some of that. I think I'll probably use that for one of them. And truffle goat cheese, more Parmesan, more butter. I haven't tried that one before. I don't even know how to say it. Arugula. Got some arugula. I personally think that Colby Jack cheese would be great on the caramelized onions. I don't have Colby Jack. That's not, that's actually one that I don't have. I've been eating that one so much in my lifetime that I've moved on to other things, but that one is good. I have a big old block of blue cheese, nice stinky crumbly blue cheese. And then, hold on, I thought I splurged buying some Parmesan the other day. Hold on, I'm not done yet. We got to figure this out, guys. What kind of cheese? I got to put this all back in here. I'll probably go with this one. This is like a Fontina, Swiss, and Gruyere, I think. I'll probably use that one because I have a ton of it. And maybe the goat cheese. Need scissors. But wait, there's more. Hold on. I'll leave this in here. Hold on. Let me grab my other drawer. There is a whole nother bag of cheese in there of that shredded from Costco. Oh, I can't get it out. All right. This is my other drawer of cheese. My cheese takes up about a quarter. Do I have any Wisconsin? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Where is the Vermont? I don't have the Vermont cheese either. I'm sorry, I'm letting you guys down. So this is my drawer where I put mostly the slices and the shredded for normal average use. I don't know. I have different categories of cheese. So regular Parmesan. Tillamook is really good cheese. I got the Swiss and the extra sharp cheddar. I have a bunch of hard-boiled eggs. We have Baby Bells, extra sharp white. I have Vermont, look. I didn't let you down, James. At least there's some Vermont extra sharp white cheddar. This is like Christmas Day. I get to open up all of my cheese goodness. There's a whole boatload of cheese sticks back here. They're kind of hidden. Probably should pull those to the front. More Parmesan, Asiago slices, whole mozzarella. Ew, that's going in the garbage. I don't know what that's doing in my drawer. And Monterey Jack, queso blanco, feta. I have a whole nother big Costco size thing of feta in there too. And, oh, I found some hot dogs in here. More provolone, more Baby Bells. Oh, I forgot I got this. I have to try it. I hope it's not bad. I got this little fondue. It's a personal serving of fondue. And let's see, we'll keep that out. We'll keep some Parmesan shreds out. Although the extra sharp Vermont cheddar is very tempting. Yeah, these are tough decisions, guys. Oh yes, Sandy Panty. That's exactly what I had bought the extra sharp Vermont cheddar cheese for, was mac and cheese. So good. Are you against Wisconsin cheese because Vermont is second to highest? Yeah, Jenny, the crazy thing is I've only lived in this house for a month. My cheese it travels with me. No cheese left behind. So yeah, that's my cheese collection. There is some more. I have the big provolone slices I got from Costco. And like I said, the big, huge thing of feta cheese. And I think that's probably about it. But Lynn's cheese drawer looks like my pin collection. That's great. Candy Mom says, I want to know how she keeps track of what is still good. If it's moldy, I throw it away. So that's pretty much my rule of thumb. Otherwise, I mean, cheese is, I don't know. It's pretty much okay. Feta would be really good with the asparagus. I think that's a good call. Parmesan. Ooh, so I'll do half of them with like feta, asparagus, and mushrooms, and then I'll do the other half with Parmesan, mushrooms and onions. I've made that combo before. I know that one's good. Feta is amazing in frittatas. Colby Jack cheese to the list, Lynn, for great nachos for me. I do love Colby Jack. It's a nice classic, and maybe you can find some with a Wisconsin label. I've had Wisconsin cheese. It's pretty awesome. They know their cheese. Colored for each week of the month. Yeah, I can't keep track of my cheese that closely, so oh no, fell down in there. All right, so what we're gonna do, the way that I like to make frittatas. Oh, we still gotta chop up these. Let's chop those real quick. My asparagus, already cooked, delicious. I'm in some bowls so I don't want to cross-contaminate anything. So we'll put bowls down. Get this out. I never salt my eggs until they come out in the end either, by the way. It makes them tough. So salt is for last after they're cooked. I know Cheese Whiz. I'm past that. Can't do Cheese Whiz. I mean, I could in a crunch. I definitely could open a cheese booth at Epcot. That is definitely something I could do. I know these are a little slimy, but they're going to be delicious. I love roasted asparagus. Just roasted it last night with some avocado oil, salt, pepper, and garlic. Mr. Project does not like my knife skills, so I'm sorry if you're not enjoying watching me cut these things. I don't know how many mushrooms we're actually going to need. I'll put about half of them in there for now. We'll save those for my Beyond Burgers. Adopt the sticker system makes it so easy. Just get 4 different colored stickers. Yeah, I don't know. I think my system works pretty good for me right now. Just using the look and smell test. If it smells bad and it's fuzzy, don't eat it. That's what I use. I want to just chop up my caramelized onions so that they're not longer pieces. And then we'll do a couple of these. I forgot about the roasted tomatoes, or sun-dried tomatoes, rather. Let's chop up a few of these bad boys. I love butter. Cook with a lot of butter. I have butter stashes for days. That doesn't look like a good part. I never run out of butter. Kerrygold is definitely the best. It's kind of pricey. I only get it when I go to Costco, but Challenge butter is really good too. So I don't have a little cup for this. We'll put it in. We'll put it in a little glass. All right, let's build these bad boys. So I really love using these little silicone cups. My drinks are getting melty. You guys thought I was joking about my cheese obsession, but I'm not at all. I'm totally legit. And I didn't even buy any cheese yesterday. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill all of the cups up. Make sure it's all in view. There we go. I'm going to fill all the cups up part way with probably like halfway with the egg mixture. And then I'll fill it with the toppings after that. Maybe we can mix it up and you guys can just call out what combinations, and we can make, I have 4 rows of 3 we can play with. And then, oh, I should probably preheat my oven. I think it was 350. I think it was $3.50. That's not very good. Mar, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for being a member. Lazy Saturday because no beauty in the baits. Are you meal prepping for the hurricane? The new kitchen is great for filming. Oh, thank you. It's kind of a mess. We started out with, because of you, putting the mimosa idea in my brain. I made, with fresh orange juice, a mimosa. Probably need to put a couple ice cubes in there. And then after that, we made a homemade Bloody Mary mix, modeled off of the Verde Gardener from Maria and Enzos. Turned out pretty good. It was a little pickly at first, but we got through. Pickly. I don't think that's a word. It sounds weird. Yeah. I try to make my own butter at home when I have the time and put garlic in it. So I have homemade garlic butter for pasta, garlic bread. That sounds awesome. I don't even know how you'd make butter. That sounds complicated. So Mar, now we're making frittata cups, and I have roasted asparagus, sauteed mushrooms, caramelized onions, and sun-dried tomatoes. And we have feta. I have a cheese blend, and I have Parmesan cheese. And we're gonna just kind of wing it and try it out, see what delicious combos we can come up with. Whoa. All right, silicone pans are the best because you can just pop them out. They don't stick. I did spray it with avocado oil before we started just to, I need help, Lynn. Taste test. Come on over, Cynthia. I have way too much food and way too many drinks I need to share. Sure, Caitlin, send it to me. I'd love to try to make butter. That sounds fun. Okay, so I need a tiny bit more in here. So should I break open the goat cheese too, or should we just go with the feta, Parmesan, and mix? I don't know. Let's start with the one I know I want to make. So we're going to do caramelized onions. All right. This is a two-hander job. We're going to do caramelized onions. These are so fun to make. I don't know. I posted it on my Instagram story last night. I really love the whole process of making caramelized onions because it takes so much time and patience to sweat them out and then slowly caramelize them. And it's just a beautiful thing. And the product is so good. I love it. Do you have a churn like back in the olden days, says Mar. Churning butter. Like on the Carousel of Progress. All right, we're doing some mushrooms. That's probably good. I don't know how much filling I should actually put in these. It was saying that we needed 3 cups of filling to our 1 dozen eggs. I have never had fresh homemade butter before. All right, some cheese. I don't want to overdo it. Jenny said, Lynn, you're such an awesome meal prepper. I love how you did the breakfast burritos too. One day I'll get smart and do that too. Honestly, I've only started getting good at doing that kind of stuff because of necessity, because my guys eat a lot of food, and if it's not prepared, like they can't just grab it, heat it up and go, then they'll look in the fridge and say there's nothing to eat, even though it's completely full to the brim. So what we've had to start doing was just meal prepping things so that they're ready for them. The breakfast burritos was Mr. Project's idea, and we'll make like, the last batch was 16, and then the batch before that we made, I think, 26, and we'll leave some out in the fridge, individually wrap them, and then freeze the rest. And then once we get through one package, we'll pull the other one out of the freezer, and it worked out really, really well. And it's something that's super healthy because it's homemade, fresh eggs, fresh sausage or bacon, and the peppers and onions and all that. So we know that they're eating fresh, real, homemade food, and that makes us happy. All right, for the next one, what did we say we're gonna do? Feta and asparagus and onions. I think that's what Cynthia said, right? Yeah, me too, Sandy Pandy. I love cooking. I mean, normally I haven't had the time to really cook at home anymore. I order out a lot, but since I hadn't been working and everything, I started cooking a lot more, and I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun as long as I am good about cleaning up after myself as I go, and then it makes it way better because I hate having like a huge mess at the end and having your food. It's so much more enjoyable if you get to enjoy your food without so much of the mess. All right, that, and then we're going to, we said feta. Yeah, saves a lot of money cooking at home. We're gonna do some feta in here. And before I put these in the oven, I'm gonna give them a little swirl so that everything's all mixed up in there. I'm not gonna leave it on the top. But all right, and then let's do the tomatoes, the sun-dried tomatoes, and what else? What should we do? Come on over. AR John's welcome in. Thanks for being a member. All right, so we have 2 more rows of combinations that we can do, and then I'm gonna have to get out the other egg cup thing, and we'll have to do that one too. But let's do, all right, I'm gonna do the sun-dried tomatoes. All right, oven's ready. We're gonna do the sun-dried tomatoes, and then you guys tell me what combination you think we should do with the sun-dried tomatoes. We have caramelized onions, sauteed mushrooms, asparagus, and then I have a cheese blend, goat cheese, and feta, and Parmesan. Right, James? You said if you're gonna sample cheese, you better plan on at least a weekend. Yeah, that's why I have so much. You're giving them a hippo wee whirl. Yeah. Yeah, I love that emoji. It's so much fun. Oh. Mason jars is the best way that I've made butter. A churn is too heavy to move all the time. I can imagine. And then you'd have to store it too, right? All right. So with the sun-dried tomatoes, let's go. I think goat cheese is going to go really well with it. And I'm going to say, let's see, I don't see any suggestions. I think the onions and tomatoes. Yeah. All right, we're going to go caramelized onions. I'm making the call. The tough call was made. I'll do that. A little bit more here. And a little bit more onion. It's so sticky. All right, and then we'll add some goat cheese. And I'm just gonna bloop it, kind of bloop it out, because that's a thing. I don't know. That works. I don't really know a good way to really, this is how I always get goat cheese out of the little tubes. I don't know how anyone else does it, but it's the least messy that I've figured out. Do a Parmesan tomato basil. Why didn't I think of that? That's a great idea, Caitlin. All right. Oh, I have the pesto. I could just, no, I have basil. I have basil right here. We'll grab a little bit off my tree. Sorry, basil. Please don't die on me. It's had a rough week. Really been attacking. Oh no, I forgot to do this. I did this last time, and this is horrible. And so that's the one thing with, all right. Here we go. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Oh, genius. I did it. I did it. I thought I failed, but I did not. So with the silicone pans, yeah, you can't lift them like that. You need to make sure you have them on a pan. Happy birthday weekend, our Johns. I didn't know it was your birthday. Yay! You and Donna are birthday buddies. That's great. I hope you're doing something awesome and fantastic. Yay! Everybody say happy birthday to our Johns. Happy birthday! I guess nobody would probably want to eat these if they knew that my face was in them. What do we say? Tomato, basil, Parmesan. That's right. All right. So we'll do the tomato, roast or sun-dried tomatoes. I need to put a little bit more egg mixture in those last two. They're a little light, a little weak on the egg game there. So, have you guys ever made these little egg cups? I usually make a ton of them and then freeze half of them. And it's a great little snack, quick and easy. Pop it in the microwave. I don't know if that's going to be enough basil, but do some fresh basil from my plant that I grew. Sticking to me because my hands are wet. Oh, this mess is driving me crazy. And then Parmesan. What should we start contemplating? Oh, I have some good news. My good news that I was going to share with you guys. Maybe I'll do that after I'll put this in the oven and we can chat. I'll move the camera up and we'll chat a little bit more. There you go. Caitlin, great suggestion. I'll put a little bit more egg mixture in these. Actually, just kind of fill up. Maybe I don't have that much egg mixture left. Dripping it everywhere. Yeah, I'll probably just turn that into scrambled eggs, actually. We got a good amount of egg cups. So this is 12 egg cups. I made a dozen eggs. And there's probably, oh, that's not good. There's probably only enough left for, I don't know if you can see that. There's like 2 ladlefuls of egg mixture left. So, all right. Oven's on 350. I'll have to double check. I think it was 18 minutes. Hey, Alyssa Steinberg, welcome in. Donna, you make a special meal, but from what I've learned, that is an everyday deal in that lady's kitchen. Yes. Yes. Donna's cooking show was so amazing. I don't hold a candle to that, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do something different other than sit at the chair and talk to you guys since Josh was absent. So I'm going to put these in the oven. I'm going to set my timer to check it at 18 minutes. And then I'm going to tidy up a tiny bit so I can talk to you guys. All right, let's move this up. Is that straight? There we go. I think that's good. All right. So I have there's so much asparagus still in here. That's fine. I'll save it. I'll use it for something. So, yeah, good news. I got really, really great news yesterday. My other job, so my one job that I went back to, you guys know that I got furloughed again, but my other job hadn't opened up yet, and it's opening back up this week. So I am going back to work. So I was only furloughed for about a week, and that's really, really, really awesome news, and I'm really excited to go back. Oh, yeah, Caitlin, use the pesto with the asparagus. That's a good idea. I'll have to mix it all up, heat it up. That'll be really, really good. Yeah, you guys are awesome. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about that. Ooh, and going back to work at my other job will be really good. I will be working a lot, probably just about every single day, which is good news. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really, really happy. I'm really excited. And that was my big news. It's big news for me. I'm pretty happy about it. And what else? I don't know. Hurricane's supposed to start feeling it around late afternoon, early evening, and then tomorrow all day will be rain and windy, and we'll see. We'll be here. We'll be fine. We're all prepared. Thanks, Sandy. Thanks, Jenny. Yeah, exactly. I got a week of vacay. It was like exactly a week off. So this is my last Saturday that I probably won't have to work later on, but I'm happy. It'll just be nights now, and I'm totally okay with that. I'm happy about going back to work and getting back in the normalcy of all of that. I really missed this other job a lot too. It's a lot of fun, and I'm gonna have to dust my brain off and make sure I can remember everything. But it'll be a lot of fun. Mara, no, I don't have to board up the windows. So we live pretty close to the beach at our new place. We're just a couple miles away. And and all of our windows and doors are hurricane proof. They're hurricane windows, hurricane doors. So we don't have to do anything with that. And that's good news, because at our other apartments, we always had to put up the shutters. And that is a pain in the butt if you've ever done it. It is not fun. James said, or she can use the weekend to make comprehensive battle plan for the revenge of the cake. Yeah, I'll figure that out. I've had some good suggestions from you guys. LSU mom said, work would want me back, but I think I'll stay early retired. I don't blame you. I would love to be early retired, but I don't know. I had enough time off this year. I'm good going back to, I'd rather go back for now. It's fun. I like my jobs. I enjoy them. Caitlin, is your other job different than the job you got furloughed? Yes. So before all this, I had two jobs. One I worked at part-time, one I worked at full-time. The one I got furloughed from, I was at full-time. And the other one that is opening now, I was at part-time. So I'm going back to my this is so confusing, previously part-time job, going back to it full-time. So Mars said retirement is the best life. Yeah. Yeah, it is such a pain. Where are LSU, Mom? You're not in the storm's path, are you? LSU, that's Louisiana, right? So I don't think, but yes, you are experienced in that, dealing with the hurricanes coming through and boarding up the windows, hurricane shutters. It's not fun. And it's always crazy hot out when you have to do that. Like right today, it's, I think, 90 degrees out. I want to say, let me see. Feels like 93. Yeah. So it's a sweat fest and not the best, but it'll be fine. What time is it? Oh, I don't know. I just looked at my watch and I didn't look at the time. What a dork. It's 12. Wow, it's 12:20 already. Oh, that chat looks so bright with all the shining stars. Yes, I love it. I hope you guys like that. I'm going to work on a couple suggestions that I had from you guys in the Zoom call yesterday for different emojis to make, and I'll figure it out. That makes me really wonder about catching Thursday's replay, James. Yeah, Jenny, if you didn't catch Thursday, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it. It was all in good fun. I get a little upset for a little bit, but I'm totally over it. I don't care, whatever. It's cake, and we can laugh about it. You can clean it up, you can wash it. And I did rewatch the part where it happened. Mar actually sent me an amazing screenshot, but I didn't want to share it for anybody who didn't see the stream yet to spoil anything. But that screenshot Mar got was fantastic. I even laughed out loud when you sent it to me, Mar. Staring straight into the camera. But what he did was take all of the cake from his face, and that's all I'm going to say about it. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, it was a different kind of stream for sure. And I'm really sorry for any of the chat that I missed. I was very preoccupied and distracted for quite a portion of the stream. When I was making the drinks, I have to concentrate or I get distracted like squirrel. And yes, Candy Mom, we need to plot revenge together. But it was fun. You'll have a laugh. You'll definitely have a laugh or two. If you're ever, having a bad day, just pop that on. I think it'll make you feel better. I love my job. I wake up so early. And I'm loving being able to sleep in. Amen to that. I like being able to sleep in, but I have been doing a lot better about getting up early, even though that only lasted for a week. But I'm going to try to keep doing it even after I go back to work. I feel more productive. I feel like I accomplished more, and all of the guys like to sleep in. So if I get up early, by early I mean like 9 or 10. It's not early because they're night owls. So they stay up late, wake up late. But it was a lucky capture. You never know what screenshot will snap on a phone. You nailed it, Mar. It was perfect. I never get really good screenshots when I try. It's always one of those faces where somebody's like, instead of the part where I wanted it. So yeah, I've been getting up earlier, and I have time to, make sure that a house is clean. If they left a mess in the kitchen, I'll clean it up because I like to have just a clean and tidy area, which I'll be doing directly after this stream to tidy up my kitchen because it'll drive me crazy. But I have the computer to myself. I can go lay out at the pool for an hour and get some vitamin D. And yeah, it's been pretty awesome. And I feel like just a better person getting up and doing things rather than sleeping in, which I have been doing too much of sleeping in the last couple months. Let's see here. I think I have a few years to decide, but I kind of think I'll only semi-retire. I'm very lucky, so I enjoy what I do. Yeah. You know what? You gotta enjoy what you do, because otherwise, what's the point? Like, if you're not doing what you love, then do something else. I love my jobs. If I didn't love it or I stopped loving it, then I would do something else. That's just a fact of the pursuit of happiness in life. If you don't like doing it, then find something else to do. Might not be easy at first, but eventually if you keep trying, then you'll find the right path that makes you happy. Sandy says, I try to sleep in, but I can't. I get so mad. I wish I couldn't. It's, I guess, a blessing and a curse if you look at it that way. Amar said, I was trying to get the moment when the cake hit his face, but I'm pleased with the result. Me too. It's plenty of laughs. Mr. Project was very happy with that screen capture as well. I'm sure he sent it to many of his friends. Oh, that is delicious. It's even better now. I bet tomorrow that whole Bloody Mary mixture, after all the flavors melt together, infuse, it's going to be even more amazing tomorrow. LSD Mom said that is true. There's a great sense of accomplishment and a productive day at work. Yeah, absolutely. At work or at home. Like I said earlier, I've been kind of in nesting mode when hurricanes are starting to come. Or when I know that they're on the brink of arriving, and I prepare and I'll do all of the laundry, clean all of the dishes. I get like paper plates and plastic silverware and plastic bowls, solo cups, all of that stuff, so that if we do lose our power, we won't have to use dishes. And because if there's not, you know, the electricity to run the dishwasher, or if the water isn't good enough to use, or we want to save the water for other things. Dance Electric, JC, welcome in. We're just waiting for our frittata cups to be done. But just doing all of that and going and going and going. Once I get on a tangent, I kind of don't stop. So I like clean all the floors, clean all the countertops, do all the laundry, make sure all the dishes are clean all the time until it comes, make sure everything's charged. And it's just, I feel really good about it, just having, like, looking around and everything is clean and nice and orderly. And I did that. It makes me feel really good. So I don't know, I guess that's like my homemaker, housewifey, whatever instinct that kicks in. But yeah, I don't know. How long do we have in our egg cups? 5.5 minutes. Let me check them. I didn't even look. Oh, they're looking good. But yeah, I don't know. What are we going to contemplate next? I think I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I don't know. Those are all my points. You sound, Jenny says, you sound like the Tangled Song of Chores. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it though, which is weird to say because I don't normally enjoy housework at all. But like looking down on my floor, not seeing crud on it, knowing that like every nook and cranny is clean, and I don't know, it makes me happy. It's weird. LSU Mom says, does your home have a generator or a Generac or a generator? No. No, I don't have a generator. That is the one thing. I looked at them, but they were like $600. So we don't have a generator, but I have a bunch of battery operated fans and I have a cooler full of ice. But yeah, so if the power goes out, so our last place, not our last one, but the one before that, when we first moved down here, when we got Matthew and Irma, maybe, we were on the power grid for the hospital. We were right next to one of the hospitals here. So we never lost power. When everyone else was out of power for a week, up to 2 weeks in our town, we never lost power. I think it flickered off and on 2 or 3 times, but never lost it at all. So we were super blessed with that. But this time we are not in that power grid. So if it's a possibility to lose power, but I'm not too worried about it. It'll be fine. Probably wash my hair tomorrow morning early just in case, or tonight just to be safe, so that I'll know it's clean for right now. Mara said, I remember filling up the bathtub when severe winter storms were predicted up north. Ohio, right? I think that's where you said you used to live. So there would be water for flushing. Yep, I got the buckets out. I have 2 buckets. They're in 2 of the bathrooms. And I guess I should probably have more buckets than that. But anyways, we have 2 buckets for that. And then tons and tons of bottled water. And I have like the water cooler. So we have like the big 5-gallon jugs. I have 3 of those. So we'll be fine with all that. If any, I'm sure everything will be fine. But Caitlin's doing a puzzle, conventional puzzle on my iPad. Nice. Before I moved from Michigan, we used to lose power like once a month, at least maybe twice, and it was kind of like glamping. Carolyn, exactly. It's in Michigan, it's a little bit easier. Well, in the summertime. In the wintertime, it really, really stinks when you lose power because it's freezing. But Dance Electric, JC says, how's Florida doing? Planning on going to WW in October. Need to use my DVC points. Florida is, I don't know what you want me to say about it. The numbers are rising. We haven't had any updates on the stats, but they've been still consistently high. But they suspended the COVID testing during this state of emergency for the hurricane. So after we get back to probably Tuesday or Wednesday, they'll get back to resuming the COVID testing. Disney looks pretty safe to me. It looks safer than just about anywhere else. It looks safer than going to Publix or Walmart, but I am not going to be going up there anytime too soon. And that's really all I have to say about that. Rolling blackouts in California, fun. Not fun, that stinks. Carolyn Life, do you still know how to play cards? I know how to play War, Slapjack, Solitaire. I never learned how to play euchre, which is, I think that's a Michigan thing. They tried to teach me, I could never figure it out. And what else? Blackjack. Not very good at poker. And I think that's about all I know. I love crossword puzzles, says James. Do some every day. That's awesome. I would start crossword puzzles, but I can't finish them. I get stuck on something, and then I need like the 5th grade version of a crossword puzzle, and then I might be able to finish one. I don't have a lot of general random knowledge. Maybe I do. Maybe I just haven't found the right crossword puzzle yet. All right, let me check these egg cups with you guys. Move these out of the way. Let's see. You guys like my oven mitt? There we go. Little Mickeys. Let's see. Oh, they look perfect. Yes. Oh, let's put this down. Even though, sorry about that slam, guys. Even though I don't need this down here, we'll put it down. Look at this, guys. Whoop, slip. Oh, look at that guy's little sliding out already. They look so good. A little puffed up. Look at that guy. Oh, can you not see it? Hold on. Look, he's puffed up. Here we go. Those are going to have to cool off for a little bit. Ouch. I always burn myself a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Oh, those look so good. Yay. Thanks for all your help with that, guys. Jenny, gonna get out of the house for a few at Starbucks. Need my lemonade tea. Have a great day, Jenny. Thanks for hanging out with us. So we gotta let these cool off. Feel like cars. Oh, euchre, I think is what you meant to. Yeah, I don't even know how to spell euchre, so I think that's what you meant. Thanks, Emily. They do look so good. I'm so excited. They do need to cool for at least 5 minutes, but I don't even know which one I want to try. They all look so good. I might have to mix up another batch of egg mixture and do one more go at this because they look really, really good. Really good. I'm excited to eat those. Thank you, guys. Candy Mom, you're on your way? I'm ready. I'll get another batch going. I'll start slicing the cheese right now. And we'll have charcuterie. I don't think I have any meat, though. I hope you're okay with just cheese. Lots of good cheese, though. Euchre. Perfect. Mara, you're always there to put it in there. I'm not good at spelling. Even spell check hates me. Gets frustrated with how badly I spell. And I can't figure out what word I'm trying to spell. Oh, no. Such is life. It's the contemplating. Yep, another batch for hurricane prep. Exactly. I'm trying to decide if I have 3 pounds of chicken in the freezer and I think another pound of chicken in the fridge. And I'm thinking I should cook up some of it, like broil it so that it's made already and then just freeze the breasts after they're cooked so that if we do lose power, then there's already cooked chicken I think that's what I did before. I think the first time, so, all right, here's a contemplating fun story. We moved here in 2015. I think, yeah, I think it was 2015 or 2016. It was October of 2015, I believe. Whatever year Hurricane Matthew came through. Hurricane Matthew, LSU mom, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. I'll send you a little egg cup. One coming your way. Spelling is easy if you go to Google and use the talk to text. That's a great suggestion. I'm going to have to use that. Wow, genius. I am so bad with technology. I don't even use talk to text when I'm texting people, and I should. And I don't even have that slide keyboard where you just don't even have to take your finger off. I like to type it out. I don't know why. Old school. I just eat Chef Boyardee or ravioli during blackouts. Okay, so our very first, we had only been here for, I think, about a month and a half, maybe not even. I think it was not very long that we were here. And Matthew was coming through, and we'd never been through a hurricane. We've been through tons of tornado watches and warnings in Michigan because that's a normal thing in the Midwest. But I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I was a total spaz when it was coming through. Because they said it was going to come straight through. It was going to make landfall right through where we live and just teeter up the coast. Bye, Donna. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yay, have fun with Arjun celebrating his birthday. And thanks for being here. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. And so we did all of I Googled hurricane prep and everything that you need to do. And I was that person that went out last minute and got everything because we weren't prepared. We didn't know. We'd never been through it. And I remember sitting in a corner, just like fetal position, crying, scared, not knowing what to expect. And nothing happened. There was nothing that happened. There was not even branches down. It was just like not even a bad thunderstorm. We have had worse thunderstorms in the last couple of months than that hurricane was. So after that, I decided I was going to be prepared, not scared, and just stay calm and have everything ready. So that's what I do now. And I'm not crying in a corner anymore. But live and learn. Danny, he likes blue and mini ears. Oh, that's me. My bad. Have fun shopping. Candy mime, funny. All right. Well, I don't know. If you guys want to talk about what it's like. It's 12:30. I mean, I don't really have too much going on today other than laundry and making more eggs, probably. Thank you, Donna. Yeah. Anything else to contemplate? I don't think so. We missed Josh and Britt. We need Britt back. She needs to make a debut. Hopefully next week we can have some Britt action on there. A little more Evie. She's so cute. I don't know if you guys have seen the Instagram pics of her, but she's absolutely a doll. I love her little curls everywhere. They're so cute. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's all I got. Unless you guys got something for me. Got a question or something you wanted to talk about. We can talk about it now. Usually we go until 2 o'clock, but we don't have to. That's usually just because we're rambling on the randomness of contemplation. I gotta go for a small road trip, and it's just me and have Olive Garden or Japanese hibachi for lunch. Have fun, Caitlin. Enjoy that. That sounds awesome. Stay safe. Wash your hands. But yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, look, they came down a little bit. Hold on. Let me grab my oven mitt. There's not as poofy. I don't like eating on camera anymore after watching other vloggers do it. I'm not a huge fan of watching people eat. And I don't think people want to watch me eat because it looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex just attacking their food. But good job, Caitlin. But yeah, I don't like eating on camera really anymore at all. I decided that a few months ago that I will do it for the Universal Yums unboxing thing, tasting the foods, but generally, as a rule of thumb, doing dining reviews going forward and other things, I just don't like watching people eat. I think I really don't want to watch anyone eat, and I don't want people to watch me because it's not a very pretty sight. I had so crab went on sale. This is another random topic. Crab went on sale again for $10 a pound. So I got myself a couple clusters. It's like $20 and it's 2 meals for me. I hit them, but everyone was sleeping last night while I was prepping all of my vegetable goodness pretty late. And James said, actually, we did quite a lot today. Mixed drinks made, egg cheese treats, and enjoyed a great host and amazing chatters. Nice day starter. Yay, James. I had fun. I'm glad that you guys came here to hang out and make drinks and food. And it's not the eating, it's the chewing. Yes, exactly, Mar. Watching somebody like, it's so gross to me. But Candy Mouse, I want to go make eggs now. Make them. I love eggs. I currently have I have 4.5 dozen eggs still left in my fridge after this dozen. But yeah, I'm kind of obsessive about eggs. Kind of like my cheese and butter. Those are pretty much the only dairy that I eat, and I go like over the top with it. I don't mind if they eat, but don't open your mouth till the food is gone. Yeah, it's that when you're chewing and it's like even the partial open while you're chewing, it's just really gross. Now I need to be really careful about how I eat this. So yeah, all right, I was making myself a little crab dinner because I got carried away, forgot to eat most of the day yesterday, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have a little bit of crab all to myself. I'm gonna do this. So I made the crab and I'm eating it by myself, still narrating like, yes, oh, look at that one. Oh, so good. I narrate while I eat crab. It's just I get really excited about it because it's so good. And, or I get angry if it breaks and I don't get a full stick out. I'm like, oh. So it made me think like meeting you guys in the parks or eventually meeting up with all of you guys. I'd love to someday. Do not go out to dinner for crab with me, please. You'll probably never look at me the same again. It is a whole thing. It's an experience, but it's just so good and I love it. So I get really into it. But yeah, 2 large crates full of cheese, 4.5 cartons of eggs. Good thing you're a veggie gal. You would need a walk in. I would need a walk in for beef. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm kind of like that all or nothing. Whatever it is that I really like, I go 5,000% on it and take it to the extreme. So yeah, eggs, which I eat, like I said, almost every single day. I'll have like 3 scrambled eggs for breakfast with cheese. And I have 2, this one's almost full. I have 3 cartons of heavy whipping cream because I use it with a lot of my dishes just to add a little bit of fat and protein for the keto lifestyle. But all right, without further ado, more rambling going on. Which one should I try? should I go for? What do we do? We have mushroom caramelized onion with Parmesan. We have feta, asparagus, and caramelized onion. We have sun-dried tomato, caramelized onion, and goat cheese. And we have tomato, basil, Parmesan. Let's see. Which one should I try first, guys? I don't know. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to make the call. And I already know which one it'll be because I know it's my favorite. Well, I don't know. These are all new combos, except for the one I already know. But I know one is definitely delicious, so I will probably go for that first. Whipping cream is liquid gold. I agree. Those are my staples. Cheese, eggs, butter, and heavy whipping cream to make everything better. Mushroom. Oh, I did only put mushrooms in one. That's why I have so many mushrooms still. Okay, we'll do the mushroom. That's the one that, look at how easy these, oh, you can't see. Hold on. Can we see now? Ooh, there we go. We got it in the screen a little bit. Look how easy these just pop right out. Look at that. No stick. I got these little silicone, ooh, that's still hot. These little silicone trays. I got 3 of them. I think it was like $20 on Amazon. And they're incredible. They're amazing for meal prepping and doing all kinds of awesome things. But I don't know what it is about live streams, but text messages start coming through. I'll see you later. Bye, Mar. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend. Kerrygold is my favorite dance live trick. Totally agree with the whipping cream. It's so heavy for a diet. Jonathan, welcome in. Unless you're on the keto diet, then it's great. So just change what you want to call your diet and it's acceptable. That's how it works. All right, so here's a little close up. I hope we can see that. All right, light. I have one of my lights, studio lights over here to try to help with it. That's a mushroom, caramelized onion, and Parmesan. All right. So you don't have to look at me chewing. Look at that. It's so good. I love this. These things are so awesome. And then if you want to freeze them, just lay them out on a baking pan in the freezer so that they all freeze separate, and then toss them into a Ziploc bag and toss them in the freezer, and then you can pull them out as you go. If you want to eat it the next day, just pull whatever you want out the night before and then put it in the fridge, and the next day you'll just pop it in the microwave for like 30 seconds and it should be good. Yes, the whipped cream diet sounds like a good idea. Oh man. Egg bites like the one from Starbucks. Yes, except I can make an entire batch of over a dozen of them for about $10, and that would get you 2 orders of the Starbucks egg cups, which is 4. They're good, but they're so, so good. If you guys want the recipe, I will link the website I got the recipe from. And it's really just a dozen eggs and 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and then whatever mixture of veggies and meat. You can use meat, bacon, ham, but the veggies, just want to make sure that you cook them ahead of time so that all of the liquid isn't released into the egg, because then it'll be runny and gross and watery. But just make the veggies, cook them ahead of time. Get your meats, get your cheeses, fill them up. And it's $3.50 for 18 minutes. Wait, I was thinking of table cooking cream. Yeah, heavy whipping cream is what I was referring to. This stuff. Not that kind of cream, but this is very versatile. You can do so many things with it. You can whip it up, put a little bit of powdered sugar in there, and then you have something else that's really delicious. Doesn't that change the texture of the egg when you freeze it? It does a little bit, but it's not that noticeable. They're definitely better fresh if you just put them in the fridge. But if you're meal prepping for on the go, which I usually am on the go, then it's acceptable. You sacrifice a little bit of the texture to still have something that's really healthy and delicious, but it does change the texture a little bit of the egg candy mum. I like to pre-cook silver dollar pancakes for the kids also. That's a great idea, Sandy. Yeah, I don't know. I want to eat more of these, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it on stream because I really don't like watching that, and I don't want you guys to have to watch me eat. But I appreciate you guys being here. Praying for everybody that is in the path of Hurricane Isaias, I think I said it right that time. Very complicated hurricane name. But everybody that's in its path, stay safe. Make sure you're prepared. Do all of that stuff. And I just, in general, praying for all of you, whatever it is that you need right now. Stay well. Stay safe. I don't really know what else. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed making drinks and making little baby egg frittata cups with me in my kitchen. I would like to do this again. I will be definitely figuring something out with Caitlin from Make It Blue. We're going to do a cooking stream together. I'm glad that I figured out a way to set it up so that I can have my camera in the kitchen and the lighting and all of that. But and then hopefully something with Donna too. I really want to cook with Donna because she's awesome. If you missed her stream, go check out Donna Jaworski, her YouTube channel. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and watch her tongue to toast and the cheesy bread bites stream. It was awesome. So much fun to watch. Absolutely a blast to participate in. And yeah, you guys all have a great weekend. Stay safe. And thanks for coming along. If you have any questions about the recipes that I made, even though the Bloody Mary mix one really wasn't a recipe, I just threw a bunch of stuff together. Go easy on the pickle juice. Add more pesto is my top recommendation for that one. I guess I'll start cleaning now. It says candy. Yeah, stay safe. Hopefully it's not too bad, but definitely trying the egg bites. So easy and so delicious. Dance Electric, really, really good. And they're healthy. Thanks for a great coffee and contemplation. Thanks to the members of the chat. You guys are all extraordinarily wonderful folks. Yeah, extraordinarily. I'm saying extraordinary in the wrong way. That's not what I meant to say. Downscale, have a great weekend. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to all my members for your support. I appreciate you. And I'm going to work on a couple new emojis that got suggested in the Zoom call yesterday to see if I can switch some of them out and switch them up. If you guys, I don't know, maybe I'll just pop a post on the members chat and see what you guys think. If there's some of your less favorite emojis that you want to be replaced with something that you might like more, then I can definitely do that. We can switch them up, or I can change them around as we go week to week and see what you guys like more. But I'm having a lot of fun making them, so I like pushing the limits of my, not only my creativity, but my ability to learn how to do new things. So it's a lot of fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much. We miss Josh. He will be back next week, hopefully, on his channel. I have Checking In with the Lynn Project on Thursday. Hopefully, I'll be back to work, so I'll have to figure that out. But I'll keep you guys posted. And have a great weekend. Love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye. Love you guys.